You don't see that inside, just let me know.
What? Huh? Oh, there. Oh my God. Huh? Check. I think it's. Shouldn't be going to school. Shouldn't be going to Huh? Cool. Bird. Check. Sliding the right side. To go, King Bird. No, it's just, can't see it. What did I do? Yeah, what did I do? What did I do?
Okay. In Adipu. Yeah, okay, ready? Ready? can.
Very relaxing.
Not everybody.
Sure. That was a wonderful performance by these young kids here. I would like to ask you all to give them another round of applause, please. Thank you. We are ready to begin our inaugural ceremony here, and I would like to invite one of the Finance Committee Chairmen, Mr. Denny Uralin, who is going to be the MC for this evening's program. I would like to hand over the mic to Denny Uralin to take over the program. Mr. Denny Uralin.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good evening, all of you. It is my great privilege to invite the distinguished guest to the stage. May I invite Mr. Joseph Woodell, the President of KCCCF, to the dais. We are greatly honored by the presence of our most respected State Senator, Rhonda Stone, for today's function. We welcome you to the stage. I would like to invite Mr. George Nallamatam, Mr. Sheen Sagasada, Reverend Father Patros Chapakra to the dais, please. We are pleased to have the presence of Mr. Baby Indicati, Suril Madhavapalli, Joby Chorgara, James Illikal, and Tommy Malakavaram. You may please take your seats on the dais, please. I request the members of the present and past executive committee to please come to the stage. Present and past executive committee, please come please. Thambi, Monachal, past executive, please. We missing anybody? Ladies and gentlemen, in our tradition, every good thing starts by invoking the blessings of God. Please stand for the prayer song for our KCCCL members. So I'm inviting the KCCCL members for the prayer song.
Bind us together, bind us together, bonds that cannot be broken. Bind us together, bind us together, bind us together with love. There is only one God. There is only one King. There is only one body. That is why we sing. Bind us together, bind us together with bonds that cannot be broken. Bind us together, bind us together, bind us together with love.
Hello? It is right and fitting to salute our great nations with the national anthems. I invite Ruby Joseph for the American national anthem, followed by Leah, Melby, Merle, and Lynette are going to sing Indian national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Ruby, followed by Indian national anthem. Leah, Melby, Merle, and Lynette, please.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना
My dear friends, when we are gathered here for the formal inauguration of this community center, we are saluting the spirit of a great nation, the United States of America. This best country respects all cultures and languages from around the world and has created this melting pot. This center is established to protect and promote the cultural identity of our great Granaya community, requesting the kind permission of the Honorable Senator and the distinguished guest, I may say a few words in my own language, that is Malayalam. സ്നേഹമുള്ള എന്റെ സഹോദരി സഹോദരങ്ങളെ, സൂര്യനും ചന്ദ്രനും ഉള്ളിടത്തോളം കാലം വ്യതിരക്തതയുടെ ശോഭയോടെ നിലനിൽക്കുവാൻ അനുഗ്രഹിക്കപ്പെട്ട ഒരു സമുദായമാണ് ഗ്രാനായ സമുദായം. ആ സമുദായത്തിന്റെ പാരമ്പര്യ ബോധവും വൈകാരികതയും ഏഴാങ്കടനക്കരയിൽ നാം ഓരോരുത്തരും ഐക്യത്തിന്റെ ഹൃദയ സ്പന്ദനമായി തുടിച്ചെടുക്കുന്നു. അതിന്റെ കൃത്യമായ ആവിഷ്കാരമാണ് ഈ കൂട്ടായ്മ. സാഹചര്യങ്ങൾക്കും സൗകര്യങ്ങൾക്കും അനുസരിച്ച് മാറാത്ത, കലർപ്പില്ലാത്ത, നിറഞ്ഞ ഗ്രാനായ സംസ്കാരവും പാരമ്പര്യവും സഹോദര ഐക്യവും പുത്തൻ തലമുറയ്ക്ക് എത്തിച്ചു കൊടുക്കുവാൻ സമുദായത്തെ നെഞ്ചിലെത്തി താലോടിക്കുന്ന ഗ്രാനായ മക്കൾക്ക് ഒരു ദീപശിഖയായി മാറട്ടെ ഈ ബൃഹത്തായ കമ്മ്യൂണിറ്റി ആശംസിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് I would like to invite the brilliant and dedicated Mr. Sunil Madhav Patel, the chairman, building committee, and the former KCC and General Secretary for the welcome speech. Sunil, please come forward.
Thank you, Mr. Denny O'Brien. Good evening. Honorable Chief Guest for this evening, Florida State Senator Ms. Rhonda Storms, DKCC President Mr. George Nallamatam, KCCNA President Dr. Sheens Anishala, KCCCF President Mr. Jose Pupudil, Sacred Heart Granaya Catholic Church Regard Reverend Father Patros, other distinguished guests on the stage, special invitees, and my dear friends. I am honored to stand before you on this auspicious evening to welcome you all for the grand inauguration of our new building, Sacred Heart Granaya Catholic Community Center. Before I get started, I would like to take you through a brief journey that led to this big day. It all began in April 2008 when the KCCCF General Body authorized the then Executive Committee under the leadership of President Mr. Jomi Cherugara to proceed with our dream project and selected some members from the General Body to assist them with the project. This team collectively became the KCCCF Building Committee, which began its journey towards the fulfillment of our dream project. I was lucky enough to be picked as the chairman of this ambitious building committee. With the teamwork and unity of all the members in our team, we were able to reach this big day. During the October 2008 Granaya Night celebration, we presented the 3 P's essential for the successful completion of this project. The first P was prayer, the second P was pledge, and the third P was participation. Yes, my dear friends, it is the prayers, pledge, and participation from each and every one of you that has helped us reach this milestone today. I would like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for your wholehearted support and for placing your trust in this building committee. On November 12, 2008, we achieved our first step by purchasing the adjacent property. On November 14, 2009, during the Gnanai Night celebration, we had the blessing and laying the foundation stone. On June 16, 2010, we had the groundbreaking ceremony. On June 1st, 2011, we were privileged to have our new building blessed by our own Archbishop of Kottayam Diocese, His Excellency Mar Matthew Mulakar. Finally, today, the 17th of September 2011, we are honored by the presence of one of our own Brandon natives, Florida Senator Ms. Rhonda Storms, who has graciously consented to inaugurate our new building. Born into a military family in Iowa and growing up in Germany, Turkey, and Alabama, Ms. Rhonda Storms settled in Brandon, Florida when she was 16. She graduated from Brandon High School, University of South Florida, and pursued her law degree from Stetson College of Law in Gulfport. Senator Storms served as the Hillsborough County Commissioner from 1998 to 2006. Since 2006, she has served as the Florida State Senator representing the 10th District. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm welcome to Florida State Senator Ms. Rhonda Storms. The next person I would like to welcome has been with us throughout our journey by his presence at the foundation stone laying and also instrumental in granting a loan from KCCNA for our project. He served as the KCCNA president during 2009 and 2010 and moved on to be elected as the first president of DKCC, which is an umbrella organization of all the Gnanai Catholic associations around the world. Please join me to welcome the DKCC president, Mr. George Nellamata. Having proven his strength and ability as the General Secretary of KCCNA during 2003 and 2004, and moving on to be elected as the President of Gnanai Catholic Congress of North America, which is an umbrella organization of 20 different associations from within USA and Canada. In March 2011, a leader who has especially won the heart and support of the younger generation. Join me in welcoming the KCCNA President, Dr. Sheens Agashaga, for this evening's celebrations. The next person I would like to welcome needs no introduction. He has worked as the construction committee chairman during the beginning of our project, and currently he is the president of KCCCF. His hard work and dedication has been seen by us, by all of us. I would like to welcome the KCCCF president, Mr. Jose Uputin. Reverend Father Patros Chamakara, the vicar of the Sacred Heart Gnanai Catholic Church, who is always there for us for all our spiritual needs with his prayers and valuable advice. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Reverend Father Patros Chamakara for this evening's program. At this time, I would also like to welcome Father Matthew Taikutatil, who has shown his presence here for this evening's program. We have had the support from our sister associations, both financially and through their prayers. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome the Miami Association President, Mr. Roji Kaniyamparangal, Atlanta Association President, Mr. Philip Chakasheran, and At-Large Association President, Mr. Saju Chamalakuri, and all the representatives from these associations for our inaugural program. Our building contractors have done a great job in completing our project in a timely manner. I would like to welcome the representatives from all the contractors' companies for this evening's program. I would like to welcome the past KCCNA President, Mr. Sivyak Vittavarapuratha, for this evening's inauguration program. I would also like to welcome all the past presidents of KCCCF, who through their tireless efforts have helped this association reach this far. I would like to thank all the sponsors, especially the sponsors from out of our community, and welcome them for this evening's program. I would like to welcome the presidents, executive committee members, and all the representatives from various associations within Tampa to this evening's inaugural function. Last but not the least, I would like to welcome each and every one of you who through your presence have made this evening so colorful to this function. I hope that you all will enjoy this evening's program and the hospitality of our Mennonite Catholic members of Tampa. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sunil. Next, we have a president committed to our organization, Mr. Joseph Goodin. May I invite him for the presidential address? Joseph, please.
Thank you, Devi. Honorable Senator Ms. Rhoda Storms, DKCC Chairman Mr. George Nellamatil, KCCNA President Dr. Sheen Sagashalai, respected priest Patros Chamakara, Matthew Sutton, distinguished guests, and my dear brothers and sisters from out of state and in state. I am humbled and honored to be able to stand in front of you all on this joyous occasion as the President of Mennonite Catholic Congress of Central Florida. As you all know, we started the association way back in 1992 under the leadership of Mr. Babu Pulangan. Since the beginning of our association, all of the following presidents and executive boards have worked very hard for the unity and growth of the association. In the year 2000, we are able to buy the current property of this community center under the leadership of Mr. Thomas Vittavarapuratha. After that, under the presidential term of Denny Uralin, we founded the building committee which was intended for the future improvements to the building. Then, following Denny Uralin, came Tommy Mankarapuratha, who strengthened the building committee. Finally, under the leadership of Jomi Chelagara, the land adjacent to this community center was purchased and officially started the building project and the fundraising along with it. God has finally helped us to fulfill our building project successfully. During this occasion, I want to thank all the past executives and presidents who have helped unify and flourish our community. Now, I want to recognize all the contractors, engineers, and architects who helped us to finish our project in 4.5 months. They did an outstanding work to complete this project in timely manner. Furthermore, I want to give a hearty appreciation to the unity and the cooperation of all the building committee members, especially committee chairs. Our building committee chairman, Sunil Madhavapalli, did an outstanding job to fulfill this project. Our current construction committee chairman and previous president, Mr. Jomi Cherigala, was always a part of this building project for the last 4 years. As we all know, for every building project, the main component is the fundraising. Our building finance committee chairs, James Silikal, Tommy Mankirapartha, and Daniel Vinod, have successfully taken care of our finance, and I want to give them a big salute on behalf of KCCA. The current and previous executive committee and all the building committee members have done a wonderful job to making our dream a reality. I want to give a big thanks to Senator Rama Storms and her presence here our prestigious event. She was so kind and dedicated to come here with her children and spend some time with us, taking time out of her very busy schedule. Also, we have DKCC Chairman George Nellamachatil, KCCNA President Dr. Sheen Sagashalil, along with Avik Baby Nikatil, Atlanta, Miami President, and Atlanta President, and many other local association presidents and members are here to take part in our celebration. Their presence is really appreciated. Finally, but most importantly, I want to thank you, the Gnanaya people of Central Florida, who worked very hard for the completion of this building project. Without you, this building would never have been materialized. There have been so many people who have generously donated large amounts of money and their time. Many of you have worked just as the executive and building committee members for the completion of this project. Once again, thank you. Before I finish my speech, I would like to take a few minutes to talk about the future of our community. As we know, Gnanaya Catholic Congress of Central Florida has been around for nearly 20 years, primarily due to the unity of our community. There have been many setbacks during these last 20 years, but we were able to prevail over them through the unity of our community. This same unity has helped us to finish our dream, building the project in short time span. In order for our community to prosper in the coming years, we must have the same unity that carried us for these last 20 years. As a famous Greek writer said, united we stand, divided we fall. Without unity, our community will only deteriorate and eventually perish. So, Let us go forward with the unity and strength to tackle the future. As the famous American industrialist Henry Ford said, coming together is a beginning, keeping together is a progress, and working together is a success. Thank you. Thank you all, and may God bless us.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm very delighted to request the Honorable State Senator and the distinguished guest on the right to come forward to light the lamp. First, Rhoda Stone is going to light the lamp, followed by George Nalamatan, followed by Sheet Sagasala, Father Pablo Samagara, Joseph Putin, Bobby Pudikethukal, and Sunil Madhav. I hope let this lamp shine in our hearts. Please be seated. Now, I invite the Senator to deliver the inaugural speech. Please come forward.
Welcome. And thank you for inviting me and my family to be with you. It is my high honor and my great honor to be with you on this joyous occasion. I am so delighted to be with you and to see the beauty of your many colors and of your clothing. I'm very jealous as a woman on how colorful and beautiful every woman, every little child is wearing earrings, which we love earrings, and beautiful jewelry. You all look like flowers. Not that the men don't look like flowers, but not as much as the women do. So we are so happy to be able to celebrate with you and to honor you as you're here. You've worked so hard, and I'm here to talk with you and to share with you my thoughts on this wonderful occasion for you and your community. I've known about this property. We don't live very far from here. I live about 3 minutes away on Crosby Road. And so my husband and I have been married 25 years this December. For 24 of those years, we've lived right on our same property. My husband was born and raised on that property, and so we have seen this property here over the years as it has sat, as other people have come and worshiped. And so when we heard that you had purchased the property and you were going to be a part of the body of Christ and worship here and celebrate here and build a community here, we were so happy to know that we would have fellowship with you as fellow Christians to come here and to watch you grow in the Lord. And so I want to say thank you so much for joining our little part of the world in Valrico, Florida, for making the hard sacrifice. And I want to talk to you about the body of Christ, because the Bible does tell us, blessed are the feet that bring good news. And so your feet have brought good news. You've brought good news to your family. You've brought good news to your community. You've brought good news to the greater community. And I'm here to say thank you for that and to talk to you about what it means to be a believer in this day in America. Earlier, the children came and they sang the song, Bind Us Together, Lord. Bind us together with cords that are not easily broken. Bind us together in love. And that is what we are to do as the body of Christ. And so my first admonition that I have for you, my first exhortation, is that you would remain unified. One of the things that Jesus talked to us about when he was on this planet was that we should love one another. We should love one another. And that means many different things, but surely one of the things that it means is that we would be unified with each other and we would lay down our lives for each other and sacrifice for each other just as Christ did for us. And so my first encouragement to you is, now that you have done this heavy job, now that you have worked so hard and sacrificed so much to get here, do not grow weary in well-doing. Instead, push on to greater things, to stronger things, working hard at unifying yourself and braiding yourself together. And surely that job falls to, many times, both husbands and wives, mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers, and many times to the little children too. So I encourage you, if you are a woman, that you would, and you're a mother, that you would raise your children up and encourage your children to work together and to love each other and to continue to make those sacrifices. If I can just mention one thing to you. We just celebrated September 11th. And I don't know what it was like for you to celebrate September 11th. But let me tell you what went through my mind when we celebrated September 11th. I want to call your attention to the Twin Towers for a moment. When the Twin Towers were hit, we can all agree that it was the terrorists who drove the planes into the building that caused it to happen, right? Yes, that's true. But if you watched everything that happened on September 11th, when the buildings fell, I was struck by how those buildings fell. Did you watch any of that footage this past September 11th? I did, and I watched it all over again, and here's what I thought. Remember when they drove the plane into the buildings? The buildings didn't fall over, did they? What did they do? They stood. And when they fell, how did they fall? Well, they fell from the inside. They collapsed down just like this and fell to the ground. And what occurred to me was the reason those buildings fell was because of the structural integrity of the buildings. The way the buildings were built failed those buildings. Now, here's how it relates to what we're here to do today. You are the strength of America. You're the strength of our country. You're each individual families. The structural integrity of our country, of the United States of America, that you and I live in and breathe and want to see grow. We're the structural integrity. When you love your family, when you as a mother sacrifice for your child, when you as a father sacrifice for your wife, when you are faithful to your husband, when you are faithful to your wife, when you teach your children to be brave and to be strong and to learn and to work hard, to get knowledge, to get wisdom, you're making the buildings of America strong. So that when an attack comes, and they do surely come, they come against your family and they come against my family, even if we're not talking about terrorists, just the daily challenges of life. When the attacks against your family come, when the attacks come against my family, when the attacks come against our nation, we will be able to withstand it. So when it hits us, we stand, and even though we are on fire, even though we suffer a great blow, at the end, we don't fall, but we stand. And so what I want to encourage you to do today, this community center is about unity, it's about sacrifice, it's about building into your own lives the strength of a nation. You are the strength of the nation. I am the strength of a nation. And it isn't just about going off to fight some wars. Some of the wars that we fight are small wars. our own temptations, our own battles, our own unwillingness to forgive. When we don't forgive other people, when we don't love other people, when we don't nurture and sacrifice for other people, we are doing our part to weaken ourselves in our faith, and to weaken our country. So my encouragement to you today is, you have done a beautiful thing here. You have laid the foundation, you've built the walls, you've sacrificed, you've given your money, of your time, and certainly of your time and attention today. You have done all of that. But press on. You have more of the race ahead of you. Run fast, run hard, and if you can't run fast and run hard, just keep pushing and putting one foot in front of the other. Stand for the things that you know to do. Do the things that you did in the beginning, and keep doing those things to carry you across the finish line. Thank you very much for inviting me to be with you here today. My family, my son Gideon, my daughter Roxana, we are very honored to be with you here today and to celebrate with you as you continue this evening and to the future. And as we drive by Washington and we see your community center, we'll wave at you and say a prayer for your continued strength. Bless you. God bless you in your continued duties here.
Thank you, Senator, for your valuable words. It was mighty inspiring. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of hard work has gone into making this beautiful center. I'm requesting Tommy Myalakarapuram, Finance Committee Convener, and Anil Karithurathe, Treasurer KCCC here, to honor the construction company and the people behind it. Tommy and Anil, please come forward.
Thank you, David. Respected distinguished guests and my dear friends. First of all, this community would like to present an award of recognition to our chief guest, Senator Mrs. Randa Stones, for her valuable presence here today. To present this award, let me invite the Chief Executive Officer of this community, President Joe Sukutil, to come forward along with Senator Randa Stones. Next, I would like to invite our chief guest, Mr. George Kalamatam, the President of DKCC, to receive the award of recognition. The award is presented by Mr. Sunil Madhavapalli, the Chairman of the Building Committee. Next award goes to our chief guest, Dr. Sheikh Sagashala, the President of KCCNA. To present this award, let me please invite our Spiritual Director, Reverend Father Petros Tambakara. Dr. Sheikh and respected Father, please come forward. This is the time this community express our sincere thanks by presenting an award of recognition to all the contractors who worked hard to make our dream project come true. As I read their names, the Building Construction Committee Chairman, Mr. Jomi Keragara, will introduce them to you. To present these awards to the contractors, I humbly request Senator Rhonda Stones to please come forward. The first one is Dairy Dykstra Construction, Plant City, Florida.
Barry was our main general contractor, and I don't see his representatives here. He told me that he'd be coming with 10 people. Is there anybody from the extra construction to receive this plaque? We'll proceed.
The next one is Joe Human Crafting, Plant City, Florida.
Joe designed our community center. He was our architect. Thank you, Joe.
Next one is Bruce Trent Underground Inc., Surfritos, Florida.
Bruce Kendricks was our site contractor. I think his presence is not here.
Next one is Derek Rangot, Vice President, Valrico State Bank, Valrico, Florida.
Derek was the loan officer. He did give us a big loan to complete this project, and he is having his son's first birthday, so he said he cannot come for this function.
The next one is Ravi Ayalur, Aspire Engineering, Brandon, Florida.
Ravi is not here. Maria is receiving the plaque for Ravi.
The next one is Greg Mayfield, Southern Water and Soil, Dover, Florida.
Greg was the designer, and he also applied for the variance for the septic system, and he completed the septic system for us. I think he is not here today.
And the next one is Corey Smith, G&G Electrical, Lakeland, Florida.
Corey did the electrical work for us, and Corey said he cannot come today.
Bob Kosher, Gulf Coast Air Conditioners, Tampa, Florida.
Bob was our mechanical engineer.
Charles Hoagland, J&J Concrete, Plant City, Florida.
Bob did all the concrete work, including the new basketball court for our young folks.
The next one is Mick Hall from EC Pro, Light and Sound.
This state-of-art light and sound system was performed by Mick Hall and his group.
Paul Garner, Christian Sound Installation.
Paul also part of Mick's group. Welcome, Paul.
And the last one is Johanna Van Hoek, Quality Tree Service.
And he's our neighbor too, and he always keeps a close eye on our community building here. Yes, I'm here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I have one more program associated with this, so I invite the president to be on the stage. Our Atlanta Association members has offered us a present here, so I welcome the associate representatives.
we, the representatives from the Ankanda unit, would like to give this memento a gift on this historical occasion to the Tampa unit. For this purpose, I invite our President Philip Chatterjee and RVP to come forward to dais. Also, all the representatives who came from Ankanda, please come to the stage and hand over this one to the President of Tampa unit, Jose Upotil, and the Chairman of the Building Committee, Sunil Madhavpalli. We congratulate and appreciate the Tampa unit for achieving this beautiful building and wish you all the best.
Thank you, Ankanda unit. Now, I'm requesting the distinguished guest to be kindly sit in front of the dais to make a way for a dance, please. Please come forward.